Welcome back to Old Man Gaming. Hey, we're back still in Season 30. What is today? Today's the 3rd, so we've got 5 days left, including this day. I guess. I don't know. Either way. We'll get to the... whatever it is. The leaderboard scores. It's just I am spacey for some reason. Oh my goodness. I did things with the family yesterday and didn't do any recording, didn't do any playing, so I'm a little further behind than I'd like to be, but let's take a look anyway and see. Alright, so this is my max gold. This is awesome though, because I'm up to classy games. He generally kicks some butt. I'll be passing him with this, probably with this cleanup. Indian Ninja Gaming has like totally kicked butt. He's gonna pass me, I bet. Very likely he will. It depends. I think he was saying he has to do some work and stuff in this day, or in the week, so he may not have the time to pass me, but we'll see. Let's see. Seasonal, this is what we're still working on. He's also caught me there. He's in 9th place, so he'll be... I mean, if he even puts in like 10k more, which I know he will, he'll easily stay in the 10th place and win a skin this season. Like, he started 2 weeks late. I'm telling you, he's one guy to watch. He knows how to do crap. I should follow the way he does it, and I still don't, but we all got our ways of digging. So I'd like to be 5th or 6th. So I'm going to have to get at least 9k, which I don't think that's going to happen today. We'll see. I have a few hours. I've already put in 1.5 cleanups, I guess you'd call it. So yeah, here we are. Digging away. I'll probably, if I'm lucky, get a in-between done today. Surprisingly, I should have more time to play. It's so cold outside. Like, seriously, it's like yesterday was minus 22. That's the real amount, and then the real feel was something like minus 30, minus 35, something like, just no matter what you're wearing, you go outside, it feels like it just went straight through your bones. It's so cold. Today it's a little warmer. It's minus 18. So yeah, not really going anywhere. Well, yesterday we actually did. We went out swimming, and one thing with going swimming here is they have sauna, so you can hop in a nice hot sauna, and it's wonderful. They also have steam rooms, but they're just not as warm. I mean, I don't mind. I like the steam rooms from time to time, but that is my place to be, especially on days where it's minus 22. And we have a sauna here at home, but it's not the same. For a couple of reasons. The one here, shoot. The one we have here. Gosh, we're losing dirt because I can't get this stupid thing up. Well, like, it has, I don't even know what it's called in English, like little heater, basically. Call it kiwas here. It's really tall, and it was designed to be safe for kids, so it's got like this outer casing that you can touch and it's not hot. But because it's so tall, like half of the, so if you're sitting on the top level, because there's 2 levels in the sauna, if you're sitting on the bottom level, you're basically cold. You're sitting on the top level, from your waist up is kind of warm, and like from your shoulders up it's nice and warm, because that's about where the heat hits. And that's not how sauna's supposed to be. You're supposed to be hot all over. So yeah, what we need is a different heating thing, a kiwas, that's actually slower, because this one's really tall, and that's why like a lot of the heat is only like pushed up into the upper section of the sauna. I guess 98's good enough. You go to like the public saunas and they, you know, you got almost all the time it happens. There's this old guy sitting with the water. So here in Finland, I mean, most Americans have it right, but they won't let you do it, especially at the gyms. But like, you're supposed to throw water onto the kiosk. It makes steam, and that like heats the whole sauna, right? So here, you know, that's what you do. I don't know why they don't let you do that in America. It seems really weird. That's how it is. So they're doing it wrong. But is it kiosk? I think it's kiosk. I might be saying it wrong. Anyway, I was just thinking all of a sudden, maybe I said it wrong. I'm sure there's a Finn or two out there that's watching might say something. Anyway, so every time I go, and I don't mind this actually, because I've gotten used to the sauna. In fact, my wife's gone a bit soft in the sense that she doesn't like it so hot. I like it like really hot. So like, there's always an old guy. He's got the bucket of the water and the little scoop, and he's throwing water onto the kiosk, and just heating the place up. It's like they generally have them heated up to about probably 90 degrees Celsius. Now a normal like summer day is 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. So when it gets up to 35, it's really, really hot. So you're thinking you're going into this room and it's 90 degrees Celsius. So it's already like blazing hot. And then you got someone throwing water onto this heater full of rocks, creating a bunch of steam. It generally gets it up to like even up to 100 and between 100 and 110, depending on how much they're doing it and how many, like a lot of the public saunas, they have two of these like gigantic heaters to make, but it's also a much larger sauna, so some of them have three like really big ones, so you can like splash a lot of water and make a lot of heat. But you know, every time I get into it, that's how it is. One older guy just sitting there, and he's like, you know, if you're sitting right next to the kiosk throwing throwing the water on it, that steam hits you first and it's the hottest. But they're like just sitting there like, this is nothing. You know, so I think it's funny to watch people like come in and go out because it gets too hot. I enjoy the heat in there. I definitely don't like the cold, that's for sure. There's some people that love the snow and love the cold. Yeah, I'm not one of those guys. Take me somewhere warm or hot. I'll be happy. Hey, we still got 5 days to winter. This happens to me almost every time, is I get into the seasonal digging, but I never actually get to the point where I can end the season before the actual leaderboard season is up. So my season totals could be larger. I just don't have enough time to get all the way through the season. 97. 98 was good, but 97 is not. I don't know. All right. So I think maybe with the next, not this one, but the next one, next dump truck, or as many people call this, rock truck. Although I don't see a lot of rocks in here, just a lot of dirt. But I think with the next one, we might see the switch come up. Can't see, is it? Normally this comes up on an angle that's better, and I get to see the... So, yeah, 55, so we'll be pretty close with this next one. I've been hearing a lot of people, so they've introduced a bug into the system with the changes they've made. I don't know why they would change how the wash plant stuff work. Maybe they didn't, but somebody did. Because up until this season, everything worked just fine, but now there is a bug where... wait, we gotta scoot up actually a little bit, and then we can... So the dump truck might be a little out of its way, but okay. Anyway, so the top buckets, one of them gets off, and so you've got like this weird setup where you've got one bucket that's like switches, and the other two don't. And then, or like not buckets, but the grates on the very top. And then when it does, so you get one bucket that's got like 25% or 20, something like that, percent dirt in it. And then two buckets that have their 100%. Then it won't switch because, you know, it won't do that technical third switch because during one of the switches, it switched out just one of the grates, giving that bucket 20%. And then there's another, and this one I don't know if it's a bug or if it's just because there's so much gold in the dirt. And for this one, it's very possible that it's not a bug, but the planter buckets fill up much faster. You get like 25-30% more in your buckets now. Now that one I can see maybe not being a bug because like this is such rich gold dirt that it's just possible that we're getting more than we're used to. So Hyber's still playing today. He was doing good. He's getting right up there in the leaderboard. I think he was about number 20. I don't know if we can see down that far of the list. Let's see really quick. Oh no, we can't, only see down to 10th, which is unfortunate. It would be nice if we could see a bit more. If we could scroll through them, that would be cool. You can scroll down and see a few people that are just a bit lower than you. I also think I fixed my mic. So I took apart the little elbow area that where the problem is, like the screw and all the little pads in there. Because I had a problem with the stand one day, like the whole thing fell apart, so I took it apart. Like it was easier to take that part off and screw this other piece on and then put it back on. So since I had to do that, and when I put it back together, now everything's staying and it's not dropping like it used to, so I'm happy about that. Okay, we're getting... Oh, we can't reach. I mean, we could probably reach if I turned a little more. Not gonna worry about it. Actually, we gotta get this corner still some. Oh, let's see. Oh. Anyway, I want to roll up as close as I can so we get as far down as we can because I'm leaving what's down there. I'm going to reset here shortly. I only have about maybe 3 cleanups left, maybe 4, I guess. Because, you know, each block is about a set. So that means, you know, going back this one, there's 3. That's 1 set, 2 sets. I'd say there's 4 more cleanups here, which should get us right towards, I was going to say Christmas, but no, not Christmas. It'll get us towards winter. Maybe it is Christmas in here, I don't know. I'm hoping that I can get this one in and another cleanup done. So that's why I said I'll most likely be able to get an in-between done because that's about the time, like about 3 hours of time. I've already started back going to work, so I don't have all that time in the day that I have been having. Yeah, get this guy further down. There we go. And then I went the wrong way. Ah, all the wrong buttons. I guess looks like we backed up and we're digging from here. So there's our switch. So we got 5 more dump trucks to go. Well, maybe 5.5. Who knows? We'll see. So I'm gonna work probably like technically Thursday and Friday would normally be my days off, and I could put more time in, but since the New Year's was on Monday, I could technically say, well, it was my scheduled work day, and I should get the time off, but because I'm only working 3 days a week, I will just move a day, and it won't be like a special day off. I mean, I won't have like the extra day off in the week as I maybe could have, but I'll be good and just take it the way, I'll just work a different day. So I have some meetings on Friday. So I'll have to remember that, not because I will like get up and be doing this on Friday, and then I'll do some more on tomorrow even as well, because since I'm working on Friday, I'm going to work like half a day tomorrow, and that way I'll have my Friday would be my normal day off. I'm trying to say, since I have meetings, then half a day today, half a day tomorrow, half a day on Friday makes up the whole day that I would be out, or that I have left in this week. There we go. My goodness. Get that spit out. As far as live streams, I will have to see how that goes. Again, kind of depends on a few things here at home. Mostly if I can, like, have the time and not be bothered by people. Is really what it comes down to. Alright, taking into the next square, but that's fine. Oh. Soon it'll be midnight, but that's okay. It's like it doesn't really matter. I do like to see like my progress if I'm digging at a certain space though. It's been about 2.3, so as long as we're around there, I think it's cool. Wonder if our I haven't seen a warning for it, but I wonder if the not excavator, the bulldozer's out of gas and we're just running the lights on its battery. I'll have to check and make sure. Just notice these buckets here are only at 93. How's that so? I thought everything else changed. Oh, I guess it didn't. Just those buckets at the bottom. Dang it. Alright, well. Doesn't matter. We're going to be just continuing to dig till we've got what we need. And up I can see it's got its smoke is coming out, so it's definitely still running. That's good. Ah, nuts. Wrong way all the time. I always think I push it too far, like park it too far down. And it's barely in the right spot. I gotta get better at that. I'm tired. I'm just starting to get used to the, waking up on the proper schedule. Gotta get my girls waking up on a proper schedule now too. Got a few more days till they're back in school. And so they need to, we've been putting them to bed at the right times, but they've been sleeping in a couple extra hours. Which, I mean, it's good for them. So we're at 93. We probably got like 15% in there, maybe. I'm just gonna... Can we click the button, please? My goodness. Just back up and start another row here. Or like, yeah. I guess you can call it a row. See, now it's like we're in the proper spot for the digging. %. See, I gotta stay strong and keep going because I'm like want to play the game now. I'm I need a second win. That's what I need. This is one of those times I feel like I could easily fall asleep here at the keyboard, and I've done it before. Like when you see my time playing this game, it's, I saw on Hybrid still said I had about 100 hours put in. I want to guess it's more like 75 or so, because maybe 80, but so I fall asleep sometimes. Then I just, like, especially if it's later in the evening, I'm like so tired after I wake up that I just leave the game going until the morning. It's like I'm like, I'm just gonna go to bed. I can't, like, my brain is too fried to even figure out how to save this game. Gosh, I'm yawning all the time. I hate when this happens too. Just can't stop yawning. I guess we'll run this down at 898. So now we gotta go down and switch over the planter buckets. I'll show you, because they're already full. Like, well, not all the way full yet, but they will soon be. Much sooner than the rest of the stuff. Okay, let's go check them out. Wait. This is what I'm talking about. We should not have 3 bucketfuls yet. We're only on bucket number... Well, I mean, we're going to bucket number 3 right now. See, look, they're at 33. Everything else is at... Yeah, they're like... I mean, at this point it's double because of how little's in there, but... It's about 10 or 15% over. So what I need to do is take this up here. So I'm going to leave the smaller amount. Like, I'll take this one. Looked like it was the fullest, I think. Hard to say anymore these days. With up here, they all look... Well, 2 of them look like they're full, while the other one obviously is not, because it's got about... You can clearly see it's like a quarter of the way full. And that's the bug. Like I said, in the planters, that may not be a bug. It might just be there's so much gold here. But as you can see, I should have had only 2 full buckets, but I've got 3 buckets that 2 of them aren't all the way full. So it's... Something's gotten messed up and is silly now. Yeah, that should have us in a much better spot for the digging. Once again, thank you for everyone that hangs out, watches, and I mean, this year, not year, this season's been the biggest viewer participation that I've ever seen, so that's amazing. Thank you everyone that's watching, and just remember to hit the like button. If you've got friends you know that might enjoy this content, share it with them. And if you are brand new, please sign up. Join. If you really want a helping hand, you can actually support the channel by becoming a part of the OMG gang. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's not what it means. Let's see. Okay. Watch my messages. My daughter is over at her friend's house, so her mom may end up texting me, hey, it's time to come. They're ready to... I mean, it's like, shouldn't be time yet. She's barely been over there for an hour, but you know, sometimes things come up and you gotta get your child early. Who knows, they might bring her home. I don't know. They do that sometimes too. I mean, I know like the husband was outside doing snow removal. I've already done that for my yard. It took me like 45 minutes the last time it snowed to clear everything. Luckily it wasn't as cold, but it's still terribly cold. I wouldn't like to be doing it today. In fact, like when it snowed, it was a bit warm. So the snow was very slushy. And now all that slushy snow has like frozen, so to like move it somewhere else, either you have to like have an ice pick and pick it out, or it's just not moving because it's not movable. Now when it snows, when it's this cold, actually I like that snow. It's the best because it's like just straight up powder. It's so light, so easy to move. But when it's slushy snow, it gets heavy and it's in the butt to move. I don't like shoveling snow when it's like that. We're gonna put a little more in. That's what I want to do. So we've got 5 days, and we put about, what did I say, 2,500 in a day, it's saying. Even though it seems more like 3K, but who knows. Say it to 2,500, so we got about 12 to 13,000 we'll put in by winter. Although, like I said, it might be maybe less, only because we'll have to reset the claim again. Because we haven't run out of dirt. There's dirt at the bottom, but the time to get there can be better used setting up the wash plant again. At least that's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. I stopped sitting on my legs. They hurt. Like, I often sit Indian style in my chair. It's like an office chair. So it's not the best way to sit, but it's just what I do. I guess. No, we're not. I love that. That's probably the best perk in the game. Definitely worth it to get it. Okay. Now we should reach down as far as we can. I know the whole, I might go fix the invisible wall thing. It's becoming a problem. And a bother to me too. Come on, close faster. So I don't know why sometimes it like just takes a century to close. And other times, you know, it shuts or opens almost instantly. You're like, okay, it can't be that way every time. Well, we're at 60, so still got a few more scoops to go. Might be. Just turn that way, so yeah, that'll be better. I know, I'm a bit kooky because I'm not going to be going down there to do anything, but that little bump was bugging me, so I fixed it. Ooh, slow down. Almost dug right through this old block. Like scraping the wall or something. I've lost count. This is probably number 3, but it could be 4. We're at 50, so it's number 4. But we'll need like a little bit out of the 6th. So we're getting there. Almost to a cleanup. I like that. That means today, if I do one more cleanup, I will have put in like 9K, but like a lot of the first one that I did before this video was already done. Like I was watching Indian Ninja Gamer, his stream, not last night, but the night before, and I was hoping to get through it. But I did not. I ended up, I go put my girls to bed, and then I fell asleep, and that's how it goes. That is life sometimes. I guess, kind of needing to back up again. Well, there have been some big disputes about, or I wouldn't say disputes, but some conversations and maybe even a heated argument about the, save scrubbing. So, I was saying it takes out the RNG of the game. And they put it in there for a reason, the RNG, right? If everyone always had the same claim, same amount of dirt, same amount of gold, you would find in a game, I'm sure this has been tested many times, but people will start playing it the same exact, like all around, like the overall gameplay will end up being the same. There won't be any variety in how people dig out the gold, how they go get, like what kind of other machines they might use. Everyone will find one very particular way to dig. It's the fastest, most efficient, and they'll use that. And then you have, well, kind of a boring game, to be honest. And even a boring like leaderboard and whatnot, because it's just everyone digging the same exact way. And then it also then will come specifically down to who has the most time to play the game. With this, with the RNG, if you play it with it properly, somebody who's on the top could have a bad claim and have to take a little more of their like normal time out to actually do something about it. Or we were saying you just mine out about 1 million or so and move on. Oh, I probably do like 5 million, but there's only a couple of cleanups. You just find the best dirt, dig it out, and move on. But some people do save scrub, and they wait till they've got the best claim with the best dirt, all the best possible things. Here we are, 21. That's, I mean, it's not bad. Okay, see, we are hitting over 3K a day for gold, so that's good. That's really good. I like that. You know, with RNG, like if you just take the claim that you get, then even your own way of digging will change. Like mine has. Like I used to always use the Franks. Used to be I mean, maybe I should. Indie Ninja Gaming is using that method and he's kicking butt. But also I think he's had a lot more time, or like more, I would say, condensed time, in a sense. Like he's been able to sit in front of the computer probably like for 10 hours a day for a couple of days. And if you get in a groove with this game, you can cover a lot of ground. But if you have to break it up and do it in 2 or 3 hour increments and stuff, I think that also takes a little more time. But that's just my own theory. So we're at 68, 78, we'll be at 86 when we're done with this. We nearly need a full bucket, dump truck full. And either they popped up and went, or it'll be very soon that the gravel pumps will change again. All in planters, they're gravel pumps here, but I think you all had their knew what I was talking about. Told you they'd be switching very soon. Because it's just that way. This is nighttime digging too, so we might actually end up, like the last clean out I did, I had about 3,200 ounces. So it was really good. So I'm thinking now that we're digging in the night, hopefully it'll be even more. But to be honest, my average has been something like 3,200, regardless if it's day or night. We're gonna like dig it out one more time at the top, like go over one more, like that. Yeah, that looks better. It looks like maybe 6K a day would be an okay average to, you know, get up and be around the top 10. To stay in the top 10, you might need to put in 9K a day. Especially like, it's been pretty fierce. People have been really putting the time and gold in. So I'm gonna... Well, let's not drive right off the edge, huh? This is like the most gold, or should I say money, that I've probably ever had in the game at one time, because most of the time I'll just keep digging, leaving the gold, and never turn it to money. But I'll I mean, I'll definitely have more because I'm going to do the same thing. I'll like equal it out to something in the, or like, yeah, even it out. So say if we end up in like 86k, we'll burn down 6k and start again at what the heck? We hit the wall, but nothing came out with that. What the heck? Give me a bucket full of dirt, man. We gotta be like that. Okay, that one, like this one, we started at 70,000, so we've only gotten like 9k out of this whole setup. But like it seems like if I get 20 to 25k out of the top dirt, I'm perfectly fine with that. I'll reset and move on. It seems like a little early for the snow to be starting. Not that I'm really complaining, but I'm gonna check one thing here. Oh, I just minimized it. Okay. This could help out a lot. Go away. No. What it is. Now, like, okay, so I had a bunch of windows open in, I normally don't do it like this. It must be because now I've been using a Mac, that's just how it is. I have like 1,000 tabs open well, I use Firefox and Chrome. Mostly Firefox, but I don't, and none, well, okay, not in Mac or Windows do I use their default browsers. Linux I do because the distros I do with Linux generally use Firefox as their main one. So I had a bunch of tabs open for YouTube, and like when I go to shut it down, it always seems to happen where all of a sudden they all decide to play at once. It's kind of weird. I was looking at my frame rates thinking, I generally get better frames than this, so I need to, oh crap, I forgot. We need to get over here. I'm just like, I'm in a mode, I'm digging. Yeah, I think everything's probably going to be full. Time to clean up, man. Earlier, I ran out of water, too. I've been, like, not paying attention. I've ran out of water twice. I've actually, I think, for this, I've ran out of gas 3 times. I'll come by here and be like, why is my number still the same? What's going on here? Okay, well, everything's about ready. Where's my calculator? We're going to pull that up and clear it. So we're at, what, 79... 104. All right, time to go. I should go get a second wavetable. It'll speed this up a bit, probably not as much as go, put all this gold in. I'd love to see it be higher than 3.2, because that's what we got, like I said, from this last cleanup was 3.2k gold. I think we'll be safe. Yeah, that's the front one. It had like 30% in there, so it's not completely full. So, I was talking about this earlier. I don't think I ever got to my point. But, month of December, I had the most subscribers in one month that I've ever had. In fact, it is so much that it's almost, okay, I would say maybe 6 times the amount of viewers that I would get in a normal month. So I've had an amazing month. I got like 218, I think it was, something like that. Most months I average around between 30 and 35 subscribers a month. It's like one a day. So this was phenomenal to have like so many more. I hope that continues. I'd like to see some big growth. I didn't keep my goal. I don't know. I was saying something about in the last few episodes that I had a goal to get to 2,600 viewers. Like, I'm not doing no like viewathon or anything. I'm not like trying to. And there's some people, they have it all over the place. Hey, I'm looking for this many. I'm trying to get this many donations. I don't want to be needy like that. Like, you want to donate, I'm thinking there's a link there. I used to have a link. You want to support the channel, you can become a member. But I'm not going to have it all over the place. And same with subscribers. You're going to subscribe. Awesome. You know, thank you for subscribing. I'm not going to like be bugging you about it. Except for generally at the end of the video, I just ask you to subscribe if you haven't. That should be all of our dirt, I believe. Although last time I was looking and I found that I missed a bucket, which is really weird. Like, I generally just go through and get all the buckets and I'm good. Yeah, they all look good. They all look good. So let's get up here and start with this. There's a ruckus because this is always so loud. Everybody was... They were even complaining in hybrids. And they're like, those gold mat cleaners are so loud. I'm like, I know. Okay, 2,500 was our... So we will probably hit more than 32. Is there a bucket in there? There is, okay, because sometimes I forget to put the buckets back, and that just runs and is loud for no reason at all. Yeah, that one should be good and done. I mean, honestly, I'm happy if it's over 3K. You know, don't mind. Did I say it was 2,000? It must have been 1,500. Or was it 2,000? I don't remember. I looked at the number and I feel like I got it wrong. Like maybe the 2,500 is what I want it to be? But maybe it was 2,100. That's still really good. I know I could sit and do kind of some of this clean out while... I know that's how Split does it. He kind of does his clean outs on the go. Which is one way he gets way more like gold or like per day. And he's saying his average is like 5K. I'm like, 5K? I can barely get it to 3K. Oh shit, I was supposed to... Damn it. not finished. It didn't get the bucket done all the way. Dang it, I don't like this. I hate that it like stops in the middle. I was like specifically waiting so that we could take the bucket and or I mean I could switch buckets so it wasn't like, oh y'all know how I do this, I do it every time, but I messed it up, darn it. Oh yeah, we're supposed to do this too. Another thing that I kind of got sloppy on here. Normally I do this while we're waiting so that at least I'm a little more efficient with my time. Alright, now we can get the ones down here. And it's all good. It used to be, if you had like a 6K lead, it was like a really tough amount to come up with. But now 6K is like, yeah, it's nothing. I'll do that in 2 or 3 hours. Yeah, like 3 hours for me probably. I can do 6K. Go grab this one. Okay, I'm like, why do we? Shush. Tired of the noise. There we go. That's all of it. I just see, I swear I saw like the animation of rocks shooting out of there. Maybe it was snow, but it certainly looked like the rocks. 82,000. That's some crazy gold, dude. And 1,200. Okay, whoops, not yet. I wanted to get my calculator out first. We got minus 82,343. 3,239, which is actually less than my other one, because my other one was 3,281. But, again, I'm not complaining. It's enough gold for me. Hey, we're back to 10. I told you I'd beat classic games. This is good. For me, that's been a target for a long time, so I hope I can stay ahead of him. He's a good player. I don't know if he like cheats or not, you know, like doing the save scrubbing and stuff, but yeah, either way, it's one person I wanted to beat, so I'm hoping I can. Here we're not. Did he put more in? I can't remember. No, we're 10K away, so that's good. I want to keep a distance. Him and I go way back. We've actually done a lot of games together, me and Indian Ninja Gaming. We've done quite a few whatchamacallits, multiplayer games. In fact, last one we did was it Construction Simulator? Yeah. Oh, we've done Raft, we've done Hydroneer, done a few others. But he's a good friend. But I want to beat him as well. Anyway, okay. So, we're back on the roll here. And I guess the rest will be in the in-betweens for the members only. So From this point though, I want to say thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you're brand new, please subscribe. As always, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.